So just wanted to hop on and talk about something that's been on my mind the past few days, and it's just my thoughts on turning 25 and where I want my life to go, over the next year. Basically, I turned 25 on Sunday, April 20th, so it's like 420, but believe it or not, despite having a birthday on 420, I never blazed it up ever, because I'm just scared that they say that if you take cannabis, you have an increased risk of schizophrenia and all that, and I just feel like I'm unlucky enough to be one of the people who actually get schizophrenia. So yeah, I've been kind of been put off doing it. So I've never actually properly celebrated a 420 birthday the way people, probably think I should. So did that. But what I did instead was I went to Loch Lomond with a friend of mine. It's the only in real life friend that I've got now that I'm not dating that guy. And we met at uni, and the only issue with having her as an only friend, the only in real life friend I've got, but tons of online friends from Insta and friends from uni I casually keep in touch with on DMs and that, but the only issue with having her as a single main friend is she has depression, and she does fall off the radar every so often. So for months at a time I won't hear from her. But fortunately, in the middle of last week, she got in touch with me, and I was able to tell her, remind her my birthday is actually on Sunday, and it would be good to do something. So she said that she would organise a trip to Loch Lomond, and me, her, and her friend, her childhood friend who was visiting from Newcastle, to come with us, and we could spend the day in Loch Lomond together. And it was great. It was such a fantastic day. The weather was absolutely perfect. I'll try and put a video or a photo on here, beside me at some point, just so you can see. But for Scotland, we really don't get weather like this very often. But the weather for the past 2 weeks has been amazing. It's really been almost Mediterranean, Australian tier weather. It was absolutely beautiful. The way we started was I got there slightly early, and I got my wrap from Marks and Spencer's, which I love. I think Marks and Spencer's is really underrated when it comes to deli foods. Marks and Spencer's is a slightly upmarket. I would say it's an upmarket fast food. No, sorry, an upmarket supermarket here, and they partnered up with this company called Ocado, and that's a groceries, fresh produce sort of company. So all of the fresh produce that Marks and Spencer's has, as well as their deli items pastries and wraps and sandwiches, are just top tier. They are the best stuff ever. If you're ever going out and you're just going to a park or the beach or a loch or something, definitely go there. So I got a chicken Caesar wrap from there, and a Belgian chocolate twist pastry. And by the way, I'm not sure I've seen anyone else do this, but water is £2.50. So for me personally, I know that milk is 99% water. So why would you get water when you could get milk? I understand water is a palate cleanse, but milk is 50 pence for the same amount of water. So I often get a blue milk, which is a blue top full fat milk, 500ml, and then a water. I got those, and that was my lunch. Anyway, we met there, and we met at Central Station, had a coffee, then got the train to Balloch, which is and then the last stop there was Loch Lomond, and it was fantastic. Check the place out. It's easy enough to walk from the train station, and then we saw that there was a pedalo. A pedalo is a little boat that you push with pedals, and it's a 4-person for £40 for 1 hour, which sounds a lot, but it's £10 per person. And we did that, and we just chilled out and had lunch on the water, and it was perfect. Got some really good video clips and pictures from there. And then afterwards, after that we walked around the loch and just took in the sights. Beautiful blue water, wasn't too busy at all. You would think so with it being like a bank holiday, and with the weather being perfect, but it was really chill. Got to see all the different wildlife and plants and trees, and I always forgot, like, they were kind of pointing out that, like, I knew a lot about, like, tree species and that. Like, I know, like, rowan, hawthorn, beech, chestnut was another one, and, like, all the different flowers that I could tell, because I used to be really into, like, biology when I was in high school, and just as a kid, like, growing up not in a city, like, you do get exposed to, well, there's, like, farms, like, 5 minutes away from me, so, and, like, woodlands and that, so I think naturally I'm going to take that stuff in more than most people. And it was just fantastic. And then afterwards we got a few drinks at a restaurant, and I was so drunk. I got so drunk. Not like super drunk where like I vomit or anything like that, I couldn't stand, but I definitely felt, I think it was the heat, and also because we drank before our food arrived. So yeah, it was fun. It was like one of the best days I've had in the past 3 years since leaving uni. Is honest to God, it was amazing. It was such a good day. And afterwards we got McDonald's because we needed to sober up, even though we just ate, but we needed like to sober up as well. Because by the time, cause it was like a 50-minute like train journey back and forth. So yeah, it was great. And I just went home after that because we had spent the entire day together. But yeah, so that was my kind of birthday celebration, and I suppose my thoughts on turning 25, like, it's a big age to turn. Like, I know it's not unk status, but it kinda is, because you're no longer in the 18 to 25 category now. And I just kind of feel like your frontal lobe develops, your frontal, like, part of your brain is, like, fully, you know, you're gonna start making better decisions now. Probably not, like, making videos on YouTube, but, I just kind of feel like, that's why I put my thoughts on where I want to be. I'll say what I am now at 25, and then we'll see where I'm at in a year's time and see how much has changed. So, I'm 25. I have like one real life friend. Most of my friends are online. I haven't had a job for about 2 years, about 2.5 years now. I don't have any hobbies. I have a very bad living situation with my family. I'm not close to them. I'm not really close to anyone. I don't live in the city. I live quite remote. And I just feel like I've got no freedom. I feel like I've got no agency. I feel like I have like no money. I feel like I've just got no independence and no real way to get that in the short term. And I feel like I've got no control over my life. Where I want to be in the future, I think when I move out, because, you know, as I said in my last video, that because I've got this friend and he lets me use his address, I'm getting so many more interviews now. Like, I've had an interview every single day of this week, and I have 2 booked for next week, and then 1 for the week after that for interviews, just because I get to use his city-based address. And once I get these, I'll be able to move in with him. I should get one of them surely. And yeah, I think when I move in with him, I want to just reverse all of that. I want to change all of it. I want to get loads of like in-person friends. I want to get loads of hobbies. I want to do art again. I want to maybe even do music. I really like music. I want to be in a relationship. I want to have a loving boyfriend who I just adore. Like, I'm a true romantic. Like, I'm turning 25. I kind of feel like I can't sit and hide that I've not got any flaws anymore. And the guy I was dating says I'm very clingy, and I'm gonna just be honest. Like, I am clingy. Like, I am clingy. I'm dependent. I like being loved on, and I like, you know, I've got so much love to give. I'm a true romantic when it comes to relationships. It's just me, and I would love to be in a relationship by next year. I want to go to the gym and get totally ripped and, you know, become like a proper man now that I'm 25. Like, I can't be a twink forever. Like, I've got everything's body and I look pretty twinkalicious now. But good news today is that I had a fantastic interview. Like, I had one of the best interviews that I've had in a long time. Genuinely got along so well with the two interviewers. The job is 1 day a week in office, based in the city centre, with a good company which does 30 days annual leave, which is basically when you get your paid holidays. So it's like 30 days off a year paid to take vacation, which is pretty normal here, but like usually it's like 25 and it grows to 30, but this one that just starts at 30. And I just got on with them so well, and they said they love going to lunch together. And to me personally, I've always found like city living kind of being like, you go to work there and you guys have like a work lunch and you get to go to like nice bistros and like nice, really nice, like really, really beautiful food, which is which I probably won't be able to do every single like lunchtime, because I'm only gonna be like an entry level person, but yeah, it would be great. So yeah, by the time I want to be employed, I want to have loads of friends in my life, I want to go to the gym, I want to be in love, I want to be in a relationship, I want to get hobbies back, I want to do art, I want to do music. I just want to live life to the full by next year. And I also have blonde hair. I don't know what sort of hair I'll have next year. And I want to get a tattoo. Like, see with my like first or second wage, I want to get a tattoo. Tattoo's going to be a secret, because I kind of feel like, me personally, like, I'm someone who doesn't sleep with anybody on the first date, and I really don't give it up until I'm about 6 months into a relationship. Not saying I'm a virgin, like I have been fucked like 5 times, like 5 individual times, which I'm very, very happy to talk about and be honest with, because most people can't say that. And it's not like, oh, do you want a medal? Like, do you want a medal the fact that you've like not really had much of a sex life? I mean, just one day, like, I just decided that I'm a relationship orientated person, and sometimes I do kind of look at stuff online, and I see like photos on Insta or Pinterest and think, oh, or even on Grindr, I'll see people like that, and I'll be like, oh, it would be good to be so free sexually like that. It would be nice to be like that. You can see that looks like a fun time, but then again, like it looks like a fun time, but I gotta apply it to myself. And even just having like a casual hookup in university halls, I think if you're American, it's like dorms. Like even just doing that, I didn't like that. Like I kind of felt like I don't even know this person. Like why am I kissing them? Like why am I in their bed? Like why are we doing this? I forget why I was talking about this. But yeah, I would love to be in a relationship. It's just me. Oh yeah, the tattoo thing. So giving someone access to my body, I feel like privacy is something that's going to be very desirable and is very desirable to me. I like the fact of having a tattoo on my body somewhere, and the only person who's ever seen it is my boyfriend, who I hopefully get married to. But just to spoil it, like I do like cyber sigillism stuff. So just look at like cyber sigillist, like neo-tribal stuff, and then you can see what sort of tattoo I'd get anyway. So then again, you kind of think like, what's the big deal then? Anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but it was good to just come on and chat and just kind of do this little e-diary entry. Yeah, that's that. Today I've got on a very, very pale pink polo, slightly cropped, with some light blue flared jeans and my white Reeboks. And it's a very, very clean, fresh look. See ya.